Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening to all of you. So, we are going to do this question first before we start. All right. Now, this is the homework that I asked you to do. All right. Uh, uh, before we start, I need to tell you. So yesterday, because of my house break out, no electricity for the whole day, including until this afternoon. I asked people to fix it. So the I mean, for yesterday that we miss it, you need to join today one. All right. So today I might use a little bit of Mandarin. If you don't understand, ask me in Mandarin. Okay, I will answer you in Mandarin. All right. So now I am going to do this question before we go to the linear motion formula. So now, given the deceleration of trolley is 1.125 ms negative 2, find the value of y. So how to find the y? So we know that the formula is A is equal to V minus U over T. Okay, A is equal to V minus U over T. A is equal to V minus U over T. So now A is negative 1.125. V, I don't have it. V, I don't have it. I need to get it from here. Final velocity. U, I need to get it from here. All right. And T. All right. T, we can get it from here. So I leave it here first. Later, we are going to substitute in. Now, here, what we have is, now, final velocity is equals to displacement over time. Alright, so displacement here, it is 12 cm. Final velocity is 12 cm. Now, because of this one cm, this one giving in meter per second, ms minus 2. So I need to divide it by 100. Right, to change it to meter. Alright, by time. Time is 10 tick. 10 tick. So I need to time every tick 0.02. Okay, so how much is this? So 12 divided 100 divided 10 divided 0.02. 12 divided by 100 divided by 10 divided by 0.02. So what I have is 0.6. My final velocity is 0.6. Okay, so I got my final velocity. So I want to find my initial velocity. So initial velocity, it is here. All right. So now initial velocity U is equal to displacement over time. Right. Displacement over time. Displacement, this is Y. Y must be in meter. All right. So this one is in cm. So I over 100. Right. Divided by time. Time is 10 tick. Time 0.02. Right. So what we have is, I don't have anything yet. Right. I just leave it at here. Right. I just leave it at here. So now A is equal to V minus U over T. So I bring this one to here. Easier for me to calculate. A is equal to V minus U over T. A is deceleration negative. All right, here I have to put in negative 1.125 is equal to V. V is 0.6 minus U. Minus U is Y over 100. Okay, Y over 100 over 0.2 here. This one need to over 0.2. 10 times 0.02 is 10. 10 times 0.02 is 0.2. Okay. Now, over the time. Time here, because of we are doing acceleration. Acceleration, you need to calculate how many group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 group, you need to use 4 group only. Okay, why I told you last week already. So this one is 4 group. So each group got 0.02 times 10. Okay, so I'm going to multiply this one upward. So negative 1.125 times 4 times 0.02 times 4 times 0.02 times 10 is equivalent to this. All right, so what we have is negative 0.9 is equivalent to this one, right? So I copy down. All right, I got this one. So this negative I bring it to here, so become minus. All right, so I bring this one to here. Or if I want to see it as positive, I can just straight away bring this one to here, and then this negative I bring to here become positive. All right, so what we have is y over, so this one is positive already. All right, I bring it to this side, so it's equivalent to 0.6 plus 0.9. Okay, this negative 0.9 I bring to here become positive. So after that, this one 0.6 plus 0.9, it is 1.5. 1.5 times 0.2, and then time, this is over come to here become time 100. So you get your y as 30 cm, right? Y is equals to 30 cm. So this is my answer. Okay, now any question from here? Many of you done it correctly. Yeah, not bad. You are doing it well. Okay, this is the answer. Okay, I hope you are okay. So today we are going to start the new thing, all right, which is linear motion formula. This is very, very important. Right? Linear motion equation or linear motion formula also can. So we got 4 formulas here. 4 formula. And these 4 formula, I wish you can remember it. Alright. V is equal to U plus AT. S is equal to half U plus V times T. And S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So you need to memorize it. Okay. Now, I already memorized it, of course, alright. So now here, now, it is, first formula, it is S is equal to U plus AT, right? Second formula is S is equal to half U plus V times T. Third formula is, sorry, this one should be V. Right? V is U plus AT. S is half U plus V times T. I'm sorry. Now, third formula is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And the last formula is V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Okay. I am going to show you how is this formula. How do we get this formula? And it is not so important on how to get it, right? You need to know how to apply it, then okay already. 你只是知道需要知道怎样子用就够了。Okay, V is U plus AT. Now S is equal to half U plus V times T. S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And then V square is U square plus 2AS. Alright, so now I am going to show you in the formula list, for example, in the exam. I simply choose one, right? Like, okay. So now here the formula it is this one it is not given. I need to choose one, like the question will give one. Okay. Now the formula is A is V minus U of T. S is half U plus V times T. Now V square is U square plus 2AS. and then S is equal to UT plus half AT square. So this formula is given. So this one, it is given. Sometimes it's given into this way. Sometimes it is given into this way. They are the same thing. Alright. So it is given in SPM. But in your school test, your teacher might not giving you. Alright. And now how is this one come from? So A is equal to V minus U over T. Now this one time it up. So they don't want to see over. They don't want to see minus. So this over, it time up become AT is equal to V minus U. So minus U come to the left hand side. So you will get U, positive U plus AT. That's how you get it. V is equal to U plus AT. So it is actually come from this formula. Alright. Now second formula is area under the graph. Right? Area under the graph. Whereas area under the graph. So whereas you got U here, you got a V here. So this one is final velocity, this is T. So now area under the graph here, it is equivalent to displacement. Right? So displacement is trapezium. Trapezium is half time two sides that is parallel. So U plus V time the height T. So that's how you get it. So you got two formula already. So third formula is actually you need to substitute it in. Right? You substitute this one in, then you get the answer. The formula. So how is the third formula come from? The third formula is you sub V into here. Right? So sub V into here. S is equal to half U plus V. What is V? U plus AT. U plus AT. Time T. T, I write it to here. Easier because of I want to time it in later. So now I time it in. So this one half T. I haven't timed it in yet because of this one. I want to plus it first. 2U plus AT. So now this one I time it in. So cancel the 2. I got UT. This one I time it in. So plus half AT square. So this is how we get it. Alright. Okay. So I get it. This formula. Now this last formula also you can get it by substitute it the first formula and second formula. Alright. So now this with this formula is, so I want to substitute this T away. So A is equal to V minus U over T. Right? T go up, A go down. T is V minus U over A. Alright, I am going to substitute it in here. So S is equal to half U plus V times T. T is V minus U over A. Alright. So now here I am going to bring the 2 and A together because it looks nicer, easier. So this one I time it in. Alright, what do I have? It is UV, positive UV. This one I time it here, negative U square. Right? Plus positive V square. And then V minus V times negative U is negative UV. Right? So you got positive UV, you got negative UV, you minus, it is normal. So now this one I time it up. What do I have is S is equals to 1 time here is this negative U square plus V square over 2A. Right? So over 2A. 2A is at the bottom. Right? So I time the 2A to here. 2AS is equal to negative U square plus V square. So I leave the V square. I don't want to see the negative. I bring it to here. So this is U square plus 2AS. So V square is equal to U square. V square is equal to U square plus 2S. That's how you get all the formula here. But I told you it is not important as how do you build the formula. How do you get this formula. So you don't need to memorize. I just tell you you can substitute it. Now how to apply it? So you need to know in this four formula here you got 5 unknown. So which is UVAST, right? UVAS, right? UVAS, right? UVAS in UVAS here. So here some of them are missing, right? Some of them are missing. For example, so U, V, U and V and A and S, no S. So the first formula is without S. The second formula is without A, no A. You find here, no A. Now the third formula is without V, no V. Last formula is without T, no T. Right? So if I don't have, I am going to use cross. Cross T mean no T. Now in these four formula, you find it all got U, all got U, all got U, all got U. Alright, U is very, very important. Right? Without U, you cannot do anything. So without U, normally the question will give you U unless they ask you to find the U. And here you need to know start to move and from rest or drop or stationary, the U is equal to 0 or any other specific words that is related. It is U is equal to 0. For example, like a car. How am I going to say? A car move. So the U in this question you cannot find any U and they don't ask you U. So you have to assume the U is equal to 0. Okay. Now stop, maximum height, V is equal to 0. Accelerate, moving downward, the acceleration is positive. If decelerate or moving upward, it is A is equal to negative. Now, of course, you ask me, teacher, why moving upward it is negative? The A is negative because against the gravity. 它跟 gravity 地心引力倒反， so 必须 negative 然后往下 moving downward, right? It is positive, right? The same direction as the gravity. So we are going to start to do the question from here. So now I want you to use my way to do it. Always list down the formula. All right. So now what do you do is U V A S T. Always list this 5 things out first, right? Before you do, right? U V A S T. So an aeroplane move from rest. All right. So from rest. Okay. You know U is equal to 0 already. From rest. Right. Took 10 seconds. 10 seconds. The unit of 10 seconds is time. 10 seconds. To reach a velocity 90, right? Velocity 90, okay? Velocity, you look at the unit ms minus 1, you know it is velocity. And what is the constant acceleration of the airplane? So, what is the acceleration of the airplane? Which is, the question asks you, you put a question mark. The question asks you, what is the acceleration of the airplane? So, you put a question mark. So, this one, which is, I don't have, no S, right? So no, don't have. I put it as X. Don't have, right? Don't have. So no S. So you need to use first formula. So without, you always choose the formula that is with don't have, right? Don't have S. Don't have S. The first formula. So if you use other formula to substitute in, you cannot get the answer, right? Okay. Now, of course, you ask me, teacher, I use other formula also can. Yeah, of course. You try. Yeah, you find it very, very slow. Right? So the first formula is V is equal to U plus AT. First formula. Right? V is equal to U plus AT. So I am going to put in the U 90. Right? Is equal to V plus V 90. U is 0 plus A. A is I don't know. So don't you don't put a question mark at here. You just put it as A 你就写 A 就够了，你不需要写问号问号就是你要找的东西put it as A and then T is 10. Okay, now A, this 0 is 0, leave it. So I divide by 10. So A is equal to 9. Unit is ms negative 2. ms negative 2. Okay. 9 ms negative 2. So this is what we have. Now, of course, you tell me, Cikgu, I use this formula. A is equals to V minus U over T. Now, A is, don't know. V is 90 minus U, 0 over T. T also 10. 90 divided 10, it is 9. So I also can get the answer. Yeah, I said yes, you can get it. Because the first formula is same as this formula, and this formula, it is the same one. Right? This formula comes from this formula. Alright? So same one. But I will ask you to memorize this to use this one. Alright? Now, find the displacement of the aeroplane. After you have found it, this one, the one that you have used it before, you cannot repeat to use it. Right? I mean the answer you cannot use the answer here. All right. For example, you are going to use UVAST. So in the question here, the one that you write down can use. All right. But the one that answer here you cannot use. All right. For example, U is equal to 0. You know, U from rest. Okay, 0. V is equal to 90. You know, right? 90. 90. A, oh teacher, it is equal to 9. Right? S we don't know. They ask you to find the displacement of the aeroplane. And then T is equal to 10. Now you cannot put the 9 in. If you put the 9 in, no X here. No X here, you don't know which formula. So you don't know which formula. Alright? So teacher, what is this X? Why this one is question mark? So they ask you find the displacement. Find the displacement. The displacement is your question mark here. X is the one that you don't have it. So don't use the answer. Right? So now how to use it? Alright. So no A, I am going to use the second formula. Second formula is S is equal to half U plus V times T. Right? So S is the one that we want to find. Right? Half U plus V. U I know 0, V is 90, T it is 10, right? So 90 times 10 is 900. 900 divided by 2 is 450. So answer is 450 unit meter. So this is how we do it. 450, yeah, correct. So I repeat one more time. Before you do it, always list out UVAST, UVAST. List out. So the one that you don't know, you put cross. Right? The one that you want to find, you put question mark. You must list out everything here so that you can find. Okay? Is there any question from here? Right, so we start from easy one. So now we are going to do the second one. Right, so we are going to do a lot. All right, you try. All right, so UVAST. So you can try to list down the unknown here so that you can find. All right, before we do it. So a toy car from rest. Right, from rest travel 6 meter. You look at the unit, 6 meter in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, 6 meter, 2 seconds rest. Right? What is the acceleration, constant acceleration of toy car in 2 seconds? Right? What is the constant acceleration of the toy car in 2 seconds? So you list put it in. So what do you miss it? Right? What do you don't have? You try to put it in before I do it. Let's say you didn't see the rest here. So V I don't have. A I don't have. S is 6 meter. T it is 2 seconds. So only 2 unknown cannot do one. Alright. So they ask me acceleration. Okay, acceleration question mark. So you teacher, I cannot find you. Cannot find you, just put it as 0. If you cannot find in case. Alright, so it is here, rest. Right, the word of rest. Right, sometimes you didn't notice it. Right, 你找不到，你就放0。然后他没有给，你也找不到，你就放0。然后有时候你是没有注意到。 So this question we don't have V. No V, we are going to use third formula. No V. No V, third formula. Third formula. So third formula is S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. S is UT plus half AT squared. S, put it in 6. UT 0. 0 times whatever, also 0. Okay, you don't need to worry. 0 times whatever is 0. If you don't want to write it, it's okay because U is 0. Right, plus half AT squared. A, how much is A? A is the unknown. Alright. And then T squared. T squared is 2 squared. Okay, 6 is equal to 0. This 0 you don't need to care. So this is 2. This is half. This is 4. Right? This one cancel. Cancel. Left 2. 2A is equal to 6. So A is equal to 6 divided by 2. It is 3. MS negative 2. The unit must be correct. Huh? Is that alright? I hope you're okay. Alright, so very easy if you know which formula to use. Okay, you don't need to try and error this formula cannot, then use that the second formula and third formula. So you always memorize this four formula, see which one don't have, then UVAST, then very easy already. You follow my method. Right, so the next question is, now a particle start from rest and move down the inclined plane. The body reach a velocity of 2 in 4 seconds. Calculate A, the acceleration. Okay, I list out everything first. From rest, 0, U 0. Reach a velocity, you look at the unit, 2 ms minus 1, so it is 2. Velocity is 2. In 4 seconds, second S. So S is your displacement. T is the time. Don't, a lot of students will put here 4. No, this is time. Right, 4 seconds. 4 seconds it is time, yeah. Right, this is 4 meter. If you put S, it is not second. No, don't confuse. Right, time it is 4. Don't put to the wrong column. Right, left 2. So A, they are asking me acceleration. The one that you want to ask, you put a question mark. So I don't have S. No S, I am going to use the first formula. Right. So no S, I'm going to use the first formula. Right. First formula is V is U plus AT. Right. Final velocity, it is here V, it is 2. Is equal to U plus A. I don't know. T, it is 4. Right? 4 divided by 2. This 0, no need to see. A is equal to 4. 2 divided by 4. 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. Okay. A is 0.5. How about B? Alright, B. You list out everything first. U, V, A, S, T. You list out first. Cannot use the A as 0.5, yeah? Other you can use. Right? Other you can use. You try to list it out first before we do it. U 0. V, it is 2. Where? Here. A, we don't have it yet. Alright. S, the distance. Okay, let's say I don't read the question here first. Right. In 4 seconds. Alright. I only got 4. So I got 2 here. So the one that you are going to find is distance travel. Distance travel is your S. So of course you don't have A right now, right? No A right now. Yeah, you know A is 0.5, yeah, you know, but you cannot put it in. Put it in, then you don't know which formula. No A, no A, I'm going to use the second formula. No A, I'm going to use the second formula. S is equal to half U plus V times T. S, put it in, don't have, just put it as half U plus V, 0 plus 2 times T, it is 4. So now these 2 and these 2 cancel, left 4. So S is 4 meter, sorry, not second, 4 meter. Right? Not that hard. I guess you can do it easily. I hope you can follow. Alright. Alright. Now, Timberlake ride the bicycle at a constant acceleration of 2 ms negative 2 and from rest to reach a velocity 12 ms minus 1. Calculate the distance traveled by Timberlake. Calculate the time taken for Timberlake to reach 12. Right. So now first formula is first thing that you do is UVAST. Right. List it out. UVAS. U from rest. U it is 0. Now this 2 ms negative 2. Negative 2 is acceleration. Right. This is 2. Okay. Velocity of 12. Right. V it is 12. Now calculate the distance travel. Distance travel is your displacement. Time don't have. No time. So no time, we are going to use the the fourth formula. No T. No T is fourth formula. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth formula. Right? No T. Right? No T. No T. V square is U square plus 2AS. V square is U square plus 2AS. V square is U square plus 2AS. Substitute this one in. V 12 square is equal to U square. U0 square is 0. Right? You don't need to put square. If you want to put square, then put it. Right? But we know 0 square is 0. No need. Don't waste your time. 2AS. A is 2. S, I don't know. I put it as S. Right? So 12 square divided by 4. Right? So this is 4S. 4S. 4S is equal to 12 square. So your 4 divide down. So S is 144. 12 square 144 divided by 4. Right? 12 square divided by 4. What do we have? So we got S is equal to 36. S is equal to 36. Right. Okay. Second one, find the time taken for Timberlake to reach the velocity. So now UVAST again. This is out UVAST. U initial velocity, you can copy it from here. Alright, you can copy it from here. V is 12. A is 2. S don't have. T don't have. Alright, so they find the time taken. They want to find the time taken. time taken. So this is your question mark. This is your question mark. So you don't have S. No S, it is the first formula. No S, you go and find, it is the first formula. The first formula. So first formula is V is equal to U plus AT. Right? V, put it in. V, put it in. V, 12. U, 0 plus A, 2 and T. Right? 2T is 12. Right? T is 6. T is 6 seconds. T is 6 seconds. Okay. Example number 24. A particle starts to move from rest with the constant acceleration of 4. Wait. Okay. Okay. A particle starts to move from rest from the constant acceleration of 4. So find the distance traveled in 4 seconds. Find the distance traveled in 5 seconds. Find the distance traveled in 5th second. Alright. Teacher, this is all the same. Almost. Alright. But it is not same. So you need to know how to do it. So A. U, V, A, S, T. Alright. List it out. So now distance, a particle move from rest, constant acceleration of 4. Right? Acceleration is 4. From rest. Right? U is 0. Okay, no other information. So you cannot have 3. Cannot. So distance travel in 4 seconds. Right? Time, it is 4 seconds. You look at the unit second. So it is time. So distance travel, this is a question mark. So you don't have V. You don't have V. The last one you don't have, it is V. So no V, I'm going to use the third formula. No V, I'm going to use the third formula. No V, I use the third formula. So now S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. Okay, S is UT plus half AT squared. S is don't know, you leave it as here. Now is equal to UT. 0 times T, I don't want to do it because it's 0 times whatever is equal to 0. Right? So plus half AT squared, 1 over 2. A it is 4. And then T squared, 4 squared. So half times 4, it is 2. 2 times 16 is 32. Unit meter. 32 meter. Okay. Now B. B, same thing. You are going to list this one out. UVAST, B. You are going to list out U from rest. Okay, U 0. V don't have. A is 4. S, distance travel in 5 seconds. Time, it is in 5 seconds. Displacement, I don't have it. UVAST, U 0 from rest. V don't have. A is 4. S, the one that you want to ask. T is time. Right? So you are going to put it in this formula, and now S is UT plus half AT squared. S is don't know. Right? Don't know. S half U is 0. 0 times whatever is 0. Half A T squared. T, it is 5 right here. half times 4 times 5 square. 5 square is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. So we got the answer as 50. Okay. C. C. The distance traveled on the 5th second. Distance traveled on the 5th second. What does that mean? Teacher, 5 seconds, we got 50 leh. Yeah. Alright. So this one, you need to know what are they asking. Alright. So now, let's say, first second, I am moving 20 meter. First second, seconds from 0 to 1 second. 1 to 2 second is the second second. First second. Second, it is from you move 15 meter, let's say. Third second, it is here. Third second. Right, this is 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Right, first second, second second. So I rub this one off. So annoying. Let's say you move 10, 20, 30. Right. Let's say only. So first second you move 20. Second second you move 15. Third second you move 10. Fourth second you are moving. You are moving 20. Fifth second you are moving 30. So the one that I want to find is here. So I don't care. I don't care. Zero, teacher, doctor, how far do I move? All right. So I know in this B here, in 5 second time, from here to here, how far do I move? I move 50 meter. Meaning that, oh, I know, I move 50 meter from here. 50 meter, right? But 4 second, right? 4 second, 4 second, I move 32 meter altogether. 32 meter. From here to here, I move 32. From here to here, in 5 seconds, I move 50. In 4 seconds, I move 32. In 4 seconds, I move 32. In 5 seconds. So the 5th second is here. How am I going to do it? So this one no need to use the formula. The answer is distance travel is 50 minus 32, which is 18. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you understand this? Do you get it? All right. Okay. Okay, still got many. So now, I hope you're okay. We continue from here. Don't know, then ask. Please ask if you don't know. All right, next one. One night, Zoe was driving her Ferrari, along the highway. Suddenly, she saw a cow standing in the middle of the road. At the moment she was driving at 30, she immediately stepped on the brake, and the car decelerated constant deceleration with 3.3. The cow was 150 meters away from the car when Zoe saw it. Would Zoe bang the cow? If not, how far was her car from the cow when she stopped? Okay. All right. So the first one is you try to list it out. UVAST. I want you to try to do it. This question is a bit tricky. U how much? V how much? A how much? S how much? T how much? Okay, I'm gonna put it in right now. Okay, I hope you try. You try. So now at the moment she was driving 30, 30, 30. So this is U 30, right? Then he stepped her brake and then constant deceleration of 3.3. A is negative 3.3. You look at the unit, decelerations are more, it is negative, right? Count 150, 150, right? From Zoe CD, right? She stepped on the brake and then that one. So we don't have T. We don't have T, right? Would Joey bang the cow? We don't have T. And then V is like you stop it, right? You need to stop. Okay, you need to stop. So 0. So this one is wrong. This one is wrong. Why? Teacher, no question mark leh. Yeah lah, no question mark. Which one it is correct? So this one is wrong. Now, what is actually is S is the question mark. Now, teacher, the question give 150. Okay. Now, see this is a cow. Okay. So your Ferrari is here. You was driving. So here got 150. 150 meter. So the question is, you are driving 30. Suddenly you see a cow at the middle of the road. What do? You press the brake. So you press the brake, you are going to stop. If you are stopped in 100 meter, right? The S that you stop, you calculate, this S is 100. Will you bang the cow? No. If you calculate the stopping time, here it is, you don't know, but you calculate the S is 160. Will you bang the cow? You will bang the cow, right? Right. So now I want to see the S that we calculate is more than 150 or less than 150. Right, this is more tricky. So no T, we use fourth formula. V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. So V square, V is 0. You stop. You need to stop. 0 square is 0, right? 30 square plus 2AS. 2A is negative 3.3. S I don't know. Okay, so I bring this one to here. 2 times 3.3 is 6.6 and become positive. 30 square, it is 900. So 30 square 900 divided by 6.6. So you got 136.36. S is equal to 136.36 meter. Okay. As I told you just now, here, how far do you move? Here, the cow is 150 away from you, right? The cow is 150 away from you. So you stop. You move 136.36 meter. You move 136.36 meter. So my question is, would Joey bang the cow? Answer is no. Why no? Why no? Because you haven't reached 150. If you reach 150 mean you're banning the cow. Right? Okay? No, the first answer is no. No. Zoe will not bang the cow. Okay. Now, if not bang the cow, alright. So if not, right, how far is the car from the cow when she stopped? So answer is S is equals to distance is equals to 150 minus 136.36 minus 150. So teacher, you use 136 minus 150. Yeah lah, I know you will get a negative answer, but never mind, leave it. So 13.63. Leave it as positive. 13.63 unit meter. 30.64, I'm sorry. 13.64 because I need to round off. Right, 0.64. Okay, 13.64 unit meter. So if can, you try to answer lah. So how far it is? She is at how far? She is 13.64 meter away from the car when she stopped. Is that okay? Okay. How long it will take for Joey to stop the car? So you need to list out everything here. First, UVAST. So UVAST. U 30. You are driving with 30. Final velocity you need to stop. A is negative 3.3. S you don't want to find, right? You don't have it. Alright. Teacher 136. No. Don't put it in. Right? Time is the one that we want to find. How long it will take for Joey to stop. Okay. So no S, I am going to use the first formula. V is equal to U plus AT. Alright. No S, we use the first formula. V is 30 is equal to U plus AT. U it is V is 0, I'm sorry. U is 30 plus AT. A is negative 3.3. And then T, I don't have it. 30 I bring to here, negative 30 divided by 3.3. Right? Divide negative 3.3. So I just put 30 divided by 3.3. So answer will be 9.1 second. T 9.09 second to stop. You take 9.09 second to stop. Is that okay for you? Question. Alright, I hope you're okay. Now, okay, this question will be similar to this question. Now, I let you try to do within 5 minutes, right? You try to do within 5 minutes, or we rest for 5 to 10 minutes 啦 ，alright? We rest for a little while. 我们休息一下。如果你要试做，你可以试做啊。它跟前面一题差不多，但是有一小点难。你要思考的啊。This is K-But question 啦。So you try to do example 26. I will be right back. Okay. Have you done it? Alright, so we continue to do it. Gerald was running at constant velocity of 2.5 toward a leaf. He was 15 meters away from the leaf. The door of the leaf will cross in 5 seconds. So we're gonna list it down. 我们把它放出来。UVAST, okay, UVAST. So running constantly with 2.5 toward a leaf. And then when he was 15 meters away from the leaf. The door were due to cross in 5 seconds. Right, 5 seconds. S, I don't have S. You tell me, teacher, S is 15. No. Right, this question, like, they are asking you. This is the leaf. So you are running here with 2.5. Right, so how far you will run? Right, so show in calculation can get into the leaf or not. So if you go to here like 10 meter only, so you cannot go into the leaf. So if your answer S is more than 15, like 16, so you can go into the leaf. So the question is S. S is the unknown. Right? Now no A. Right? V constantly 2.5. Constant velocity 2.5. Initial velocity is 2.5. You are running with 2.5. And final, you still 2.5. Because the velocity is constant. Right? Same. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Meaning that you are running 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 in 5 seconds. Alright, this question. Okay. A, you don't have. Right? No A, you are going to use a second formula. S is equals to half U plus V times T. This one's so annoying. Okay. Half U plus V, 2.5 plus 2.5 times T in 5 seconds. So 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5. 5 times 5, 25. 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. So, now what's my question? My question is, show in calculation, I show you already. Can Jared get into the lift? Answer is no. No. No need to explain. You have shown in the calculation already. If you reach 15 or more than 15, then you can go into the lift. Right? So answer here is no. No, in order to get into the lift, Gerard need to accelerate. So find the minimum acceleration so that he can get into the lift. Number 2. So number 2, UVAST. U 2.5. So now you need to run 2.5. You getting faster. What is the final velocity? I don't know. Right? I don't have it. Right? A is the one that you want to ask. Right? Minimum acceleration. Right? Minimum acceleration. Now S is you must get 15. At least 15 meter. If you don't reach 15 meter, you will not go into the lift. T, it is in 5 seconds. Mean first second you run 2.5, second you run 3, third second you run 4, 5, 6, 7. You are not 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5 run slow like constant velocity. No. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the V? V is I don't have it. I don't have V. No V. No V. Which formula? Which no V? Which formula? No V. It is the third formula. Third formula. Third formula. S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. Okay. S is UT plus half AT squared. S it is 15. U is 2.5. T it is 5 plus half AT squared. A and then T squared. T squared is 5. Okay. So what we have is now A. A is equal to 15. 15. This one come to here being minus 2.5 times 5. Right? Is 2.5. So this side is 2.5 already. So these two come to here become time. Time 2. So annoying this one. You know. Right. 2.5. 2.5 and then time 2. Time 2. And then divided by 25. Divided by 5 square. So what do we have? Answer A is equal to 0.2. Unit is ms negative 2. Is that okay for you? Is that okay for you? I hope you're okay. So the next one. Okay. This kind of question, example number 27, you see this one will be slightly different. Okay. Slightly different. A coconut is dropped from height 15. Find the velocity when it reaches the ground. UVST. Same thing. Now, U don't have. V, you are going to find. A, don't have. S, don't have. Oh, S is 15. T, don't have. Right? U don't have. A, don't have. T, don't have. Cannot do this kind of question. You cannot. 3 unknown. Cannot. Right? So, how much is the U? Alright. So, a coconut is dropped. So, you drop when before it drop, the velocity is 0. Right? When it drop, when the time it drop, initial velocity is 0. So we can go it up to here. Now start to move from rest or drop. When the question drop, U is equal to 0. Okay? Or stationary, from stationary. Okay? So the drop here will give you U0, right? Find the velocity when it reaches the ground, right? V, I don't have it. A is acceleration, okay? So 9.81. So you look at the unit, acceleration is 9.81. Gravitational acceleration is 9.81, right? In Form 5, Form 4, Form 5, your syllabus, you are going to use A as 9.81. And This thing, it is going downward. Downward, it is 9.81. If this coconut is going upward, so you're gonna use negative 9.81. Okay, 9.81. In previously, we are using A as 10, right? But now, the new syllabus, you are going to use G. Right? This one is A, or also you can call it G. G is 9.81. Gravity. Okay, go upward, you use negative. Go downward, you use positive. All right. Okay, T. And then T, we don't have T. No T, we are going to use the fourth formula. We are going to use the fourth formula. So, V squared is U squared plus 2AS. V squared is U squared plus 2AS, right? So, V squared is the one that you want to find. U square 0. 0 square, whatever it is 0. You don't need to put it in also, okay. Right? Plus 2AS. 2A 9.81. S, it is 15. Right? So now here how to press in the calculator. So 0 square is 0. You don't need to bother. 2 times 9.81 times 15 equal to V square. So I want to find V. So how to find V? So this V square is equal to 294.3. So you need to square root this side to get V. You need to square root this side and this side. So what you have is, now it is, you need to square root the answer here. Right? 17.16. 17.16. So your V is 17.16. So this is V square, but I want to have V. V is 17.16. Unit is ms negative 1. Okay. I hope you understand this, right? 17.16, yeah. B. B, time taken for the coconut to reach the ground, right? So same thing, UVAST. U 0, right? V, I don't have it. A, 9.81. S is 15. T, the question mark, right? They ask you the time taken, right? Time taken. So you don't have V, you don't have this one, right? So UVAST, put it in. Now, no V is the third formula, right? S is equal to UT plus half AT squared. Right? No V is the third formula. Okay? Now, S is 15, put it in. Is equal to 0 times whatever is equal to 0. Now, half AT squared. A is 9.81. And then T squared. So, this 0, no need to bother. 2 come to here, become time. 15 times 2, 30. And then 9.81 come to here, become divide. Divide by 9.81. Left T squared. So, you want to find T, then you square root. 1.75. So T is equal to 1.75 unit second. 1.75 second. Yeah. Now question. Are you okay with here? Wait. My camera is not working. Okay. Okay. I hope you understand. Okay. All right. Next question. A stone is thrown vertically upward. Vertically mean directly go up. All right. Not got angle one. No. Not to the left. Not to the right. Okay. Vertically upward. Meaning that the stone is here. You are going to throw up here. Right. Throw up with velocity 20. Initial velocity is 20. Right. Resistance is negated. Right. Calculate the time taken for the stone to reach the maximum height. So now here u is equal to 20. Right. So the stone will go up with 20 ms minus 1. Velocity 20. Here it is going to slow down. Right. Become 19. Velocity is become 19. The stone. Right. Velocity become 19. Right. And then 19, 18, 12, and then 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. And finally here it is stopped. Final velocity here 0. So this one is the highest point. This one is called maximum height. Maximum height, so you have to stop. Because of you are going to slow down. Why slow down? Right, slow down means deceleration. Why it is deceleration? Because your gravity is negative. Why gravity negative? Because of you are against the gravity. So you going upward. So you throw a stone 20 and then you 10, add 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Highest point. Highest point, it is going to stop. Maximum height. So now here UVAST, we are going to list out. Okay. U 20. V final velocity. Right? Final velocity here, maximum height. Okay. From here, right? If you stop or if you go to the maximum height, the final velocity is 0. Okay, you need to know the final velocity here, it is 0. Final velocity is 0. Alright. A is negative 9.81. Why negative? Because against the gravity. Because it is going upward. S is maximum height. Right? I don't have it. T, time taken. Time taken is the question that you want to ask. No T. Right? No S. No S is the first formula. Right? V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT. V it is 0. V is 0. U 20 plus A is negative 9.81. And then T. Alright, so 20 move to here, become negative. 20 come to here, become negative. So negative and negative cancel. Negative 20 divided by 9.81, you will get 2.04 seconds. You get 2.04 seconds. Now, if you forgot to put the A as negative, what do we have? V is equal to U plus AT. V is 0. U is 20. A is 9.81. T is you don't know. So you move the 20 move to here. Negative 20 is equal to 9.81 T. T is equal to negative 20 divided by 9.81. T is equal to negative 2.04 seconds. Now, how long time you going to go up? How long time it take to go up? So your answer me is negative 2 seconds. Apa itu? Negative 2 seconds. Time can be negative. That's why, you see your time is negative. You know, this one is supposed to be negative. This one is supposed to be negative. this one's supposed to be negative. So negative divided by negative, it is positive. So always you see your time it is negative, mean your gravity wrong direction. You need to put in the negative. Okay. Now B, find the maximum height of the sun that can reach. Okay, so you cannot use a T here. No, you cannot use here. UVAST, list it out first. U20, V final velocity, stop maximum height. Okay, how high it is, I don't know. A is negative 9.81. Alright, S is the one that we want to find, how high it can go. S is displacement. T, we don't have the T, no T there. No T. So no T, we are going to use the last formula, fourth formula, which is V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. Only four formula. Now, of course, now you are new. Of course, teacher, how do you know? You so fast, you know no T, it is a fourth formula. How do you know? I do for how many years? I do 20 years already, more than 20 years already. I teach this one physics for 20 years. So what kind of formula? Only this four formula. Which one? I see the question, then I know already. I actually don't need to list it out. Right? I know. But you cannot lah. I still wish you to list it out and then memorize the formula and then write down which one you don't have and then answer. You must able to differentiate the one that they are asking. Maximum height is how high, how long as displacement, and the unknown. If you cannot identify them, both is cross. Teacher, S also cross, T also cross. I don't have. You leave it blank for both. Then you cannot do. Right? You must able to list out these two so that you can answer. Okay. V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. V squared, 0. 0 squared is still 0. 20 squared. U squared is 20 squared plus 2AS. A is negative 9.81. And then S, I don't have it. So now 20 squared, I bring it to here. Right? It's negative 20 squared divided by 2 divided by negative 9.81. So I know it is negative and negative. So it is positive already. 20 squared divided by 2 divided by 9.81. So I all put in positive. Right? Faster. 20.39. S is 20.39. Unit meter. S is displacement. Displacement in meter. 20.39. Alright. So this is all the example of the how are you going to do with this four formula. Alright. So now this one is very, very important. Right, this one is very, very important. So here is very, very important. So you need to know this formula. You need to list it out, and then you need to know some information. It is hidden, like maximum height, like the gravity is positive or negative, right? So moving upward or downward, you need to know the A is positive or negative, or from rest, or if what is that? Okay, you need to know. If you don't know, then like for example, you cannot memorize it, you cannot find the U, then you just put U0. If not, you cannot do it. Okay, so we try to look at some question. Okay, so we look at the first question here. So diagram shows the leader of the matching band group thrown the drum majestic vertical upward with the velocity 10, right, during the school event. So what is the time taken for the drumstick to reach the maximum height? So you list it up. UVST. List it up. So initial, you are going to throw up with 10, right? Final velocity, maximum height, final velocity stop. You need to know this. Final velocity stop. A is 9.81, but negative. S, maximum. What is the time taken? So this one I don't have. Time taken is the one that I want to find. No S, which formula? No S is the first formula. V is equals, no. Yeah, no S is first formula. V is equals to U plus AT. No S, first formula. So V it is 0. U it is 10. Plus A is negative 9.81. And then T. Right? So 10 move to here, negative 10. Negative 10 divided by negative 9.81 is positive. 10 divided by 9.81. So you get 1.02 second. 1.019 second. 1.019 second. Alright, they use 3 decimals, so you follow. Okay. So answer it is C. You able to list this one out, then you able to do it. Right? Not very hard. Not very hard. Okay. We try more. Diagram shows the two identical ball released from altimeter at the same time, at the tower at the same time. Ball 1 and ball 2. One of the ball falling from the top of the building. Another one fall at the height, half of the height. So which quantity is this the same? Okay, this one I haven't teach you, but you need to know it is acceleration. Right? The acceleration here is constant acceleration. Why? Because this one will pull by gravity. How much is the gravity? 9.81. How much is the gravity here? 9.81. Both gravity are the same. Both gravity are the same. Falling time, because of this one is higher, so it takes longer time. Right? Final speed, because of this one is higher, so when it reach the ground, the final speed will be higher. And the displacement here, it is short, here it is long. So you know it is a acceleration. So this one very important because this question always asked in the exam. I always ask you what is constant in here, right? Acceleration, gravity. Is that okay for you? Is that okay for you? If okay, then I will do a bit of linear motion graph. Okay, I just touch a little bit. Next week, we are going to go into detail. All right, now just tell you what is this. Now, the first one is displacement. We got 3 kind of graph. All right, the most important graph is displacement time graph and velocity time graph. Acceleration time graph not really asked in the exam. Very hard to ask. All right, the question is very, very limited. Okay, now here displacement time graph and velocity time graph. So we are going to see this. All right, so first one, displacement time graph. All right, I am going to use 2 language to explain because of the Mandarin class also here. I missed it yesterday. So this is the displacement time graph. So we got this kind of graph, normally. So this kind of graph will not come out in the exam. So you just need to know these 2 only. Okay, 你只是需要知道这2种而已哈。So now first one is the time. First one it is like that. Okay. So this is S, this is T. Right? Displacement time graph. All right. So I put in a number. So this one don't have number. Let's say I put it as 5. Okay. Now this is time. 这个是时间. So the first second, second, third second, fourth second, fifth second, sixth second. So where are you? The first second, I am at 5 meter. So meaning that This is the original point. I don't know. 0 time, when time is 0, I am at here. How far it is? 5 meter. 好，当时间还没有开始的时候，我就在5 meter 了。First second I am at 5 meter. Second second, where am I? I am still at the 5 meter. I still at here. Third second, where am I? I am still here. Fourth second, where am I? I am still here. Fifth second, where am I? I am still here. Sixth second, where am I? I am still here. So this one is, this object is at rest, not moving. Not moving. 它没有动。Okay, this object is at rest, not moving. Alright. Okay, so when you see the graph is horizontal like that, ST graph, so it is not moving. So now what about this one, right? What about this graph? Okay, now 1, 2, 3, so 2, 4, 6, let's say. Right, this is S, sorry. This version, this is time. First second, where am I? I am at 2 meter. 2 second, where am I? I am at 4 meter. 3 second, where am I? I am at 6 meter. So meaning that 0 second, I am at here. 0 second, I am at here. First second, I am at 2 meter. The second, I am at 4 meter. The third second, I am at 6 meter. So I move 2 meter, 2 meter, and 2 meter. So this is how the displacement time graph works. So this displacement time, you can see, where are you? Where are you? Okay. Right, you can see first second, where am I? Second second, where am I? Third second, where am I? So this is how you move. So normally I am going to turn the graph into this way, like like this. So this is the I mean the ST graph, let's say. Okay, now I'm having this kind of graph, let's say. No. Okay. Now here I am going to put in the, this is S, this is, yeah, put it bigger. This is S, this is T, right? So let's say this is 2 seconds, this is 4 seconds. 1, you move 5 meter, here 10 meter, here third second is 5 meter, and fourth second it is here. So this is ST graph. So ST graph mean how is this object move, right? So this object, I am at here 0 second. 0 second. So 1 second I have moved 5 meter. The first second I move 5 meter. I'm at here already. So in 1 second I move 5 meter. 1 second I move 5 meter. Now second I move another 5 meter again. So I move to 10 meter. I'm at here. So altogether I move 10 meter. 10 meter. Then third second, where am I? I am moving backward. So you see this one, the gradient is going downward. It's going down this way. Mean it is turning backward. Now fourth second, where am I? I am at here. So I move 10 and then I move 10 back. So another word, A. What does that mean? So what does that mean? Okay, now I want to try to turn it this way. Now what am I doing? So I am doing this. I'm at here, right? First second I move to here, 5 meter. Second I am at here, 10 meter. Right? And then third second, where am I? I'm at here. So I move forward 10 meter already. I come back 5 meter. And then lastly, I'm at here. So I can turn the graph and then see where am I. I can see where am I. Okay. Now, this is how are you or where are you. Okay. Now, this one, we call it at the object move with uniform velocity. 1 second move 5 meter, 2 second move 5 meter, 3 second also move 5 meter. So the velocity, it is the same. The velocity, it is the same. Okay. Now, the second graph, okay, this kind of graph. So this one is not consistent. Like at first you're moving slow and then you get fast and then you're getting faster and then you're getting faster. So this one normally not for you to calculate. You cannot calculate one, right? Because the gradient, it is not the same. So normally they will ask you to calculate the gradient. 通常他都会叫你找这个的斜度是多少啊？他不会叫你找这样子的图的。Okay, so this kind of graph normally we can ignore it. 好，就不用看它，无视这一个。So this kind of graph, okay, this first one, this one is, I told you it is in position. Position, right? So this one, it is use sound, right? What sound? V-R-O-O-M, vroom, 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 right? So this one VT graph, we are going not to see where are you, no, 不是看你在哪里的啊 no. So this velocity time graph is using sound. I normally use sound. Okay. So what kind of velocity is this? This is called uniform velocity. Teacher, uniform, this one is at rest. This one is at rest. No. You have to see. You have to see. So this is V, this is T, right? This is VT graph, VT graph. Now, here, let's say it is phi. Phi what? This is velocity ms minus 1. Phi ms minus 1. First second, how fast do you move? Phi. Second second, how fast do you move? Phi. Third second, how fast do you move? Phi. Fourth second, how fast do you move? Phi. So the velocity keep on the same. Uniform. Keep on the same. This is called uniform velocity or constant velocity. I normally call it a constant velocity lah, myself. Constant velocity. So what does that mean? So the sound. Teacher, what is sound? What does vroom mean? Alright. So the sound will woo like that. So because of first second you are moving 5, second you are moving 5, third second you are moving 5. So the sound will be constant. Woo like that. Okay. Now how about this one? So how about this one? You can see the graph look like this. Going upward. So first second, where am I? Not where am I? This is V, this is T, right? First second, I move 2. The velocity 2. Second, I move 4. Third second, I am moving with 6. So my velocity increasing. The velocity increasing means this one, the sound will like woo. So the sound vroom vroom vroom. So this one is woo. This one woo. This one constant velocity. Constant velocity. This one is uniform acceleration or constant acceleration. So mean the velocity is increasing. The velocity keep on increasing. Okay. Now here. Now when this one is going down this way, so the sound will like ooh, stop, right? So the object moving with uniform deceleration, right? So now a few things that you need to know, right? A, I will tell you later. A is not that important. Now we look at the gradient of the graph. The gradient is velocity, right? So why the gradient is velocity? I'm going to explain it to you, right? Now. So now see here. Now this one, what is the motion? ST graph. ST graph. So what is the motion? This one is called uniform velocity. So meaning that first second you move 5, second second you also move 5, third second you also move 5, fourth second you also move 5. So the velocity is constant. So uniform velocity. Right? This one is called uniform velocity. Now, uniform velocity, how to calculate the velocity? Velocity is gradient of the graph. How to find the gradient? So you need to find here and here. Right? So this is 10 minus 0 over 2 minus 1. So the gradient, it is constant. So at 2 minus 0, what am I doing? 2 minus 0, not 2 minus 1. Right? 10 divided by 2, it is 5 ms minus 1. What is mean by 5 ms minus 1? 5 m in 1 second. This is 5, this is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5 over 1. 5 meter every 1 second. 1 second I move 5. Another second I move 5. Third second I move 5. Fourth second I move 5. So this is called constant velocity. Right? 5 ms minus 1. Right? Now, we look at, how about I calculate from here? Right? What is the velocity? Velocity is gradient of the graph, as I told you. Right? Gradient of the graph. Gradient of the graph is 5 divided by 1. 5 divided by 1. Okay? So, still same, right? Teacher, what is the velocity at here? 5. 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 5. So this one is called constant velocity. The velocity keep on the same. Now, I try another one to explain it to you. Now, for example, I got here ST graph. Now, here, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 second timer. So this one is as displacement in meter, right? 2 meter, 4 meter, 6 meter, 8 meter, 10, and then 12. Now, what am I asking you is, what is this motion? So when you see this motion is going up like constant, so this one is called constant or uniform lah, or constant lah. 固定的 velocity, 固定的速度. Constant velocity or uniform velocity, it is the same thing. Alright, so how to find the velocity? Velocity is gradient of the graph. Gradient of the graph. How to find the gradient? So you take the biggest triangle from here to here. So 12 divided by 6. 12 meter divided by 6 seconds. So it is 6. 12 divided by 6, it is 2 ms minus 1. What is 2 meter per second? 2 meter per second means every second you move 2 meter. Meaning that every second, 1 second you move 2 meter. Another 1 second you move 2 more meter, become 4. Another 1 second you move 2 more, become 6. Right? Another 1 more second you move 2 more, become 8. 2, 4, 6, 10. This is called constant velocity. Constant velocity. 固定的速度. You are moving with same velocity. Keep on the same. Now, if I ask you, what is the gradient at here? Right? Gradient at here. It is 10. 10. Here is 10. 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5, how much? Still 2. Now, how about here? How about here? 6 divided by 3. 6 divided by 3, still 2. Right? Why? Because they are moving with constant velocity. The velocity, it is the same. Huh? Do you get what I mean? The velocity, it is the same. Not getting faster, not getting slower. It is a constant velocity. Okay. Now, if you find a gradient, mean you are finding the velocity for ST graph. Right? If you find the gradient of the graph, it is equivalent to velocity. Now, here, this one is flat. It is not going up. So how fast is this? The gradient is 0. The gradient is 0. Mean the velocity is 0. Gradient is velocity, right? The velocity is 0. Velocity is 0, what does that mean? That means you are not moving. You are always at the same point. Not moving. Okay? Alright. Now, the second graph, right? The second kind of graph. Now, sorry, this one I explained a little bit. Now, if you want to find a gradient here, cannot find a gradient. So you need to find differentiation. So you haven't learned in MS, right? Differentiation. So this one, you cannot. But the gradient is increasing. The gradient is increasing. The gradient is increasing. The slope getting, the gradient of graph getting more. So gradient increasing. Now, here, I want to see this. I got two graphs. I got two graphs. So one, it is like that. One, it is like that. So you see, this one is, the gradient is high. So this one is steep. The gradient is steep. 它的斜度很斜. So meaning that this gradient is high. Right? Gradient is high. Mean A and B. A, high gradient. Right? B, low gradient. Gradient is what? Velocity. So the speed, the velocity for A, it is high. Meaning that, let's say this is number is 10. Here it is, like, let's say 4 only. So in 2 seconds, you move 10 meter. 1, 2. Right, you use 2 seconds, you can move 10 meters so fast. But this one, you use 5 seconds, you only move 4 meters. So slow. So meaning that A, it is fast. B, it is slow. Mean how fast it is. The higher the gradient, the faster it is. The lower the gradient, the slower it is. Do you get what I mean? Okay. Alright. So we try. Why it is like that? Okay. Now we try to look at the VT graph right now. VT graph right now. VT graph, as I told you, it is vroom, 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 the sound. Alright. So VT graph. So now the first one that I told you here, this one is called constant velocity. Constant velocity. Which is, this one is T, this one is V, not S anymore, not displacement. Not where are you, right? First second, how fast do you move? First second, let's say you move 10. Second, how fast do you move? You move 10. Third second, how fast do you move? You move 10. Fourth second, how fast do you move? You keep on moving with 10. So the velocity is constant. Alright, velocity is constant. Okay. Now, how about this kind of graph? So this kind of graph, we are going to call it as acceleration, right? So first second, I'm moving with 2. Second, I'm moving with 4. Third second, I'm moving with 6. Fourth second, I'm moving with 8. Right? This is V, this is T. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. First second, I move with 2. So I want to find what is the acceleration. A is equal to V minus U divided by T, right? V final velocity at minus initial velocity, initial 0, over the time taken, time 4 minus 0. Add divide 4, it is 2. What does that mean? What does that mean? So every second you are moving with the velocity increase by 2. So you are accelerate with 2. Mean your velocity is increasing. Every second increase 2, increase 2, increase 2. Whereas your gradient of the graph of velocity time graph is acceleration. Acceleration. Okay? Velocity time graph, right? The gradient is acceleration. Now, the next one is the area under the graph here. Area, if you find the area here, it is how far do you move, right? Area under graph is your displacement, is your distance that you move, displacement. You don't need to copy this, you don't need, because of this one is at here, right? I gave you, right? So the gradient of the graph of VT graph is your acceleration. Area under the graph is displacement. Okay? Meaning that if I go to find the area here, right? This is how far do I move. How far do I move? Okay? So now what is this motion here? As I told you, this is called uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration. Not uniform velocity. No. Uniform velocity is like that. Right? Must be VT graph. Right? Okay. Now the next one, it is acceleration time graph. Right? Acceleration time graph, very seldom to ask you, but it can ask you. Now here, this one, it is flat at 0 here. The acceleration is 0. Acceleration is 0. Right? So this one is like that, constant, right? Constant acceleration or uniform acceleration. Okay, so this one is acceleration is increasing uniformly. Okay, this one not so important, but if you want to find the area under the graph is velocity. Area under the graph is velocity. Now, if you find the gradient, no need, right? No need. Now, how to memorize? I'll tell you how to memorize, and I want to add in one thing here. So this one is when you see uniform velocity, so it also called zero acceleration. When you see uniform velocity, mean the acceleration is 0. Acceleration 0 mean it is uniform velocity or constant velocity. Right? These two, it is the same. Okay. Now, how to memorize it? Okay. Now, I want to add in one more page here. Okay. So, I made a short note for you. Now, for you got the ST graph. Right? I always ask my student to memorize it this way. Let's say it is a straight line graph, easier for me. Okay. Oh, not yet. This is ST graph. This is VT graph. This is AT graph. Now, for ST graph, the gradient is equal to velocity. So the gradient of the graph here, the gradient of the graph velocity, it is here. So gradient, then you go down to velocity time graph. Okay. Now the gradient of the graph is acceleration. Mean when you want to find acceleration, you go find the gradient of the graph. You find the gradient of the graph. How to find the gradient of the graph? We do it next week, not today. Today not enough time. So you can find the gradient of the graph. So meaning that if ST graph, you look at the ST graph, you want find velocity, you find the gradient of the graph. You VT graph, they want to find acceleration, gradient of the graph go down. Now, if you want to find AT graph, you want to find gradient, nothing. No gradient. Okay. Now, if you want to find area under the graph, all right. So now I want to find the area under the graph. Area under the graph is here. I want to check here. I'm not shading well. All right. So area under the graph is the ballet. If you want to find area under the graph, you go find for velocity. So area under the graph is the velocity. Area under the graph is velocity. Okay, area under the graph is velocity. Oh, 2 words. Okay, never mind. Area under the graph is velocity. Now, here, area under the graph. Area under the graph here. All right, I want to find the area under the graph here. Area under the graph of velocity time graph, VT graph, area under the graph. Displacement. Area under the graph of the VT graph is your displacement. Now, how to memorize it again? Okay, make it smaller. For ST graph, right? Gradient, velocity, right? Gradient, velocity, gradient, velocity. So the gradient of the VT graph, acceleration. The gradient of AT graph don't have. You go down no more. Now area under the graph is you calculate here is the ballet. You go to velocity. If area under the graph here, it is your displacement. Area under the graph here don't have what you have. Don't have. No. So this is how I memorize. Right. If you get used to it, you don't need to even to use to memorize. Okay. Now this is ST graph. The gradient is velocity. This is VT graph. The gradient is go down, acceleration. Okay. So now the area under the graph go up is displacement. Okay. Now this one is the gradient is go down, don't have. The AT graph you go down no more. Right. AT graph you go down no more. Right. But the area under the graph is you go up is become velocity. This one. Is that okay for you? Can you understand? Basically, it's like that. The example, then today not enough time. I will explain the example next week. So next week we are going to do all these example. Right? Today no homework for you. But before I end the class, help me to press the like button, and then I want to copy to one more for you. Okay, so I am going to end here. I will send the answer to you later. Right. Any question before I end the class? I want to go for one more. copy for yesterday one. Because got some notes here. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. I'll send the notes later. I copy the notes for you first. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Not later. Bye-bye. Right, I'm going to stop here. Bye-bye. See you. Help me to press the like button. If you got friend want to join the tuition, ask them to fill in the form. Thank you. Right, thank you. Bye-bye.